What is going on, my beautiful people? Steve here at D3. Building the cage for Ken, Rhino Offroad. So we had a little discussion back and forth. This is a factory Khaos cage, and he's got a couple key things that he wants to stay the same dimension-wise that we need to use. And we're going to use our jig here, so we're going to start pulling tube off the rack, and we're going to bend him up a sweet cage. It's going to be a little bit like mine. He wants the overland look, but we're gonna not get rid of the boxes at the back and stuff, and a double B pillar and a couple other things that he wants. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna get this cage whipped up in no time for him and get him ready for the I think he's going to the Dacre Rally, so you guys should see this at the Dacre Rally if you're in Ontario or if you're going to that event, and you can check out the cage we did for him. So yeah, stay tuned, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to Rhino Off-Road, and today we are heading to southwestern Ontario to D3 Off-Road Fabrication. Me and Cam Tam, say hi Cam.
Hello.
There we go. We are headed down to pick up my cage. If you're following on my Facebook, Julian's buddy Jason Meadows had a nasty roll a couple weeks ago, and that was the clincher of me getting a new cage. It was a hard hit, and I'm heading down there in a few weeks. I don't want to do that with a stock cage, so we're going to get something much beefier. We should be there in a couple hours. This thing, Steve communicates with the customers very well. I got pictures along the way that I'll throw in the video. It's going to be great. It resembles other cages he's done. It's not a twin. I needed special things for what I need. Steve didn't have a problem with that. It was fantastic. I can't wait to get it home, get it shot with lime green, get it installed, and I'm heading to Minden. I'm heading to Tennessee. Hopefully I don't need to use it, but we will see. If I do, at least I'm well protected, better than stock. I'm happy about that. So let's get after it, and we'll reshoot when we get there.
What's going on, Ken? We got this baby all wrapped up for you. Just waiting on the roof from the laser cutters, the aluminum roof. I got a bit of a surprise for you. I went above and beyond, and we TIG welded this whole thing for you, buddy. All the tabs are on. She's ready to rock.
We're here with Steve from D3 Off-Road Performance, and we just built a cage for the Kawasaki, and I am impressed with this thing. I am a fabricator from way back, and the fit and finish is beautiful. Can we get a zoom on these welds? I am a TIG welder, and anybody that knows anything about anything, those are some lovely welds right there. Now, Rock was making fun of me a little bit.
Was he? That sounds like Rock.
Instagram.
Let's make fun of him right now. Rock, you're copying us.
What are you doing, man?
Bring me my machine back.
Yeah, no doubt. It's loosely based on his, but after I contacted Steve initially, we tweaked a few things. I needed the front to be the same for my windshield. I wanted a few things a little bit different, and he pulled it off no problem.
Yeah, so it's the highest cage I've built. The front is factory height. Usually I drop the front 2 inches down. The back is dropped 3 inches from factory. So if you look at a factory Khaos, this would slope up and then go down. This is completely parallel to the ground, so that's the 3-inch drop. And because the cage is so much higher, we put more of a rake in the back, but kept it like the overland style with a little bit of fastback. If he parks beside mine in the future and you look at both of them, mine is a lot more flat in the back because the whole roof is much lower. So it's slightly different, but still a similar concept.
Or rocks.
And rocks. Yeah.
Park it beside his, not the same.
Yeah. And these are further apart as well, and I like them tighter.
Yeah. Yeah, overall the design, it's going to be fantastic. Now, we were just talking about the equipment he uses, and come on over. This is the bender.
So this is made by JD Squared, and this is their Model 54 bender. This is an NC bender. It's numerically controlled, so it's not full CNC. There's no computer feeding the material in. You manually load the material, but it's computer controlled. It has 100 program memory in it, and it's accurate to 0.1 of a degree. When it gets to the bend degree that you calculate and put in the little PLC here, the RAM will stop because there's an encoder motor underneath. So every bend I do is within 0.1 of the same from the left to the right, which is super accurate. And when I do the main tubes, it's one full run front to back, no splicing together. And I clamp the end of it in this rotary indexer at the back, and it has degree wheel on it. So as I feed that tube through and do multiple bends, I can rotate left and right to match the contours of the machine. And I know that it's bang on every time, and I set it on the jig and it falls right in. So it was an expensive piece of equipment. After 6 years of doing it old school with a crappy bender, I bought this, I think 3 years ago. It's been a godsend ever since. And I can bend from 3/4 inch up to 2-inch quarter wall heavy. So it's pretty stout machine.
And I can testify to that. Bending pipe is not easy, much less multiple bevels.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
A bit of math involved.
A wee bit, yeah. Now, I've been on your website a couple times. You sell all kinds of other stuff too.
Yes.
Actually, I've been looking. We'll talk about that later. But you're into all kinds of machines.
Yes.
Not just the KRXs.
Yes. So D3 was actually originated in 2014. I worked for Hitachi Heavy Equipment. It's big orange mining equipment like diggers and dump trucks and stuff. And I hated the corporate life. So while I had all my robots, I ran the welding assembly line. So I programmed Panasonic robots, so all these things would go down the line and get built. While the robots ran, I started designing parts for Jeeps and off-road vehicles in CAD on the side. So my boss was really cool and he let me do it. And then as that progressed and people liked my design, because when you find a builder, you either click with their design and their flair and their style, or you don't. There's nothing wrong with any other builders and any other brands. It's like Ford versus Chevy.
Style.
Just pick what you like.
Yeah.
People either like my style and the way I draw and bend and do stuff, or they don't. And people liked it a lot around here, and I just kept growing and growing and growing and became full-time in the Jeep world, and then the race car, full-size race car world. And then from there, we got into the UTVs, side-by-sides, ATVs. So it's just been a progression over the years. And it went from just D3 products that I build and design to selling like rugged radios and PRP seats and communication stuff. And I'm a Lindy gas supplier for welding supplies and stuff. So it's just grown over the years.
Absolutely. Great way to have it. All right, well, we are loaded up. We are ready to hit the north. I think this is going to work really, really good. If you guys need any of this stuff, the website, D3, check it out for sure. Yeah. Steve, you're on Insta.
Yep.
Do you have Facebook or no?
Yeah,
you do.
Instagram's D3 Fabrications, Facebook's D3 Offroad Performance, and YouTube's D3 Offroad, I think.
Yes.
Just keep searching D3 and you'll find us everywhere.
You will find it.
Yeah.
Well, outstanding work.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Pleasure meeting you guys.
And,
send me pictures once she's painted and on the machine. And
absolutely. And if you guys are going to the Baker or anything, I'll be there. Come check it out by all means. I think Steve will be there too.
Planning on it, yeah.
We'll go from there. So, time to get home and get this thing painted.
Time for me to start another tally cage.
Yes. Well, we are getting closer, for sure. It's the day after I picked the cage up, and it is shot with lime. Look at that. Now, I am the first to say I am not a painter. I am terrible at painting. But this has to be like probably the nicest paint job I've ever done. It just went on so smooth. Everything's so nice. But, yeah, now I got a fire under me. I'm stoked to get this thing on. It's gonna look cool. I guarantee it. So, we're getting late in the day today. I'm gonna resume tomorrow. It's supposed to be a rain day, so great day to work inside. We're getting there. Well, guys, it is cage day. I did the season opener here in Elliott Lake yesterday. Great ride. I'm going to throw up some video of that. But today, we get this guy out of here. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of stuff attached to that cage. But it will go on. So, obviously, I'm not going to show you removal of every single component. That's going to take a long time. I'll pop in as I get things removed, and we'll proceed from there. So, let's get after it. The roof, super simple. 2 wing nuts, 2 straps, off she comes. Very cool. Yeah. Back window, couple straps. She's opening up. Now the mirrors have to come out before I can undo these straps to get rid of the windshield. So that's actually part of the structure bolts. Done. Mirrors will be gone, windshield will be gone. Yes, windshield gone, mirrors gone. Moving on to the tusk window mounts, fire extinguisher, whips, and then structure bolts. Yeah. Okay, something I want to add here, guys. To get this old cage out, if you're a one-man show, these make it extremely easy. I'm going to take this thing apart piece by piece. This will come out, this will come out, that'll come out, that'll come out. One-man show makes it so easy to remove all this. So, let's get that done. There we go, guys. One piece. Center bar, gone. And very light and very manageable. So if you're taking your cage apart and you're by yourself, that's the way to go. Yeah, I know you're thinking, wow, cool, convertible KRX. As cool as it is, do not go for a drive like this. There is no structural integrity here. You will fold your machine. Don't do it. But we got the cage hanging off my cherry picker. So we're gonna get this thing landed.